Arg, morning time pirates, how are ye? It's raining outside. You know how I know? I got all dressed, got everything ready, leash on the dog, walked out the door, rain. I'm like,
Oh no.
isn't it awful when you're like trying to be a good person and the world conspires against you?
Listen, I feel that way about my house. My house conspires against me, I think.
I did film my TBR video or my book haul, so it's nice having like this whole side of my desk clear now. So nice. So nice.
Nice.
Uh, so, how are you doing this morning, Alicia? Lots of fun?
Oh yeah, we're already exhausted. I got up about 3 times last night, woke up another 3 times. So, one time was to help Lorelai because she threw up. We had put like a pad at the end of her bed, and then she has like steps for her bed. So we put the trash can on the top step, and then there was a pad. I was like, if for some reason you can't make the trash can pad, throw up on that, it can be washed. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what she did. So I switched that at 1 a.m. And then apparently my husband switched again at 5 a.m. And then we switched it again when she woke up.
Oh, poor baby.
So she is cleaned up and on a sofa watching a sleeping kitten in a hat of sorts with lullaby music. I don't know. It kind of looks like a peppermint, but it kind of looks like he's in it, so I can't be for sure.
So Christmas themed of some sort. That sounds very peaceful, though.
I don't know if it's Christmas themed. It's very celestial though, and
Mm.
it's the music. I could fall asleep right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and then the other one is sleeping, which I'm thankful for
I
because
was gonna say,
he could be chaotic.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a lot louder, and he's not gonna want to watch that nice peaceful thing.
No. I mean, he might because it's a cat. They both like cats, but he won't tolerate it for long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and I did finish a fairy yesterday.
Oh, I
So
love her.
that is Tiana.
She's
Right?
buxom. I like her.
2 more.
Two more, almost done.
And then I've got to match them to their doors.
Nice. I love it. That's so exciting.
I
All
wish
right,
I could
let's.
like hibernate for a week.
Yeah, no, I get it. I remember those days. Um, Molly says it's time traveling Tuesday. Yes, that's right. I am transporting you to 5 hours ago. I am heading to bed. We'll set an alarm and hopefully be here.
Don't do that to me because then it's like 5 hours to go for me would be 4 a.m. I would be awake and don't want to be.
It's just also showing you Molly also is not getting any sleep.
Right?
um, let's see. Zwank says, "Konnichiwa, everybody. Zwank's here! Yay, Zwank! Welcome back. So good to see you. I hope you are doing amazing. Um, so konnichiwa, everybody. Happy Mac and Cheese Day. Oh, I mean that just might be my favorite holiday right there. I bet you I can make some mac and cheese.
I had mac and cheese last night for dinner. Man, if I would have known it was mac and cheese day, I would have saved some.
Right? I might be able to make homemade. I might have everything I need. I have almond milk instead of regular milk. But when I looked it up, when someone said they were making mac and cheese with almond milk, I'm like, how is that possible? Almond milk has the same fat content as whole milk. Now it's healthier fat. It's better for us. It's lower calories, right? But it's the fat content is what actually bonds with the cheese, so it doesn't separate when you're making the bechamel sauce with cheese.
Uh,
And so you have to have the right fat content, or it doesn't work. And mind you, I will make it with 2% milk, and it's fine. But I wouldn't. It's fine, but you really want the fat content. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, well, almond milk should work just fine. I get it now. So I think I might make some homemade mac and cheese. That sounds delicious. I can make just a little bit because it's just me and my husband. And happy Shark Awareness Day. Man, I love sharks. And World Non-Binary Day. How exciting. That is so fun. Those are great days. Thank you, Swink. Jen says, "Good morning. Pirates trying to work up the mental energy to go into the office this morning. Having to take things step by step today." All right, Jen. You got this. You got this. It's a
Deep
hard
breath.
thing, but you do hard things all the time. You can do this.
We have faith in you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, work on your resume. You are working on your resume, right? Because no one should have to work like this. And I understand you have to when you're paying your bills, but then try somewhere else. Resume. And Jen says, someone said recently, focus on the next play, not the score of the game. So that's what I'm doing. Next play is shower and get dressed in something I feel good in. That's such a smart choice.
Exactly.
That is
Yep.
such a smart choice. You have to deal with that, extra crap. At least feel good in your own skin, right? That is so smart. And look, Molly did make it. Swag, konnichiwa. Oh, holidays. Well, mac and cheese for lunch, obs. See, we're all doing mac and cheese. This is the best holiday yet.
See?
And Molly says, hello, Jen, my friend. You got this. And Allie's here. Good morning, Allie. Hello, Kelly, Alicia, Molly, Swank, and Jen. Reading Dungeon Crawler Carl 4 on page 112. I'm a little upset that Allie, or not upset, like jealous that Allie's going to finish the series before I've even done the first book.
Right?
And Allie says, you got this, Jen. Molly says, does that say 10 inches of rain? My eyesight cannot pull that out. I heard Kelly for us. No, we didn't get anywhere near that. Not even close.
What?
And that doesn't mean somewhere in the Houston area didn't. But we definitely didn't. Not even nearly. And Ren says, hello, everyone. I'm sorry?
It was 10 inches of rain.
For who?
I had to find the comment. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't see anything about rain.
I know. I tried to read it. But yeah, no, we didn't get nearly that. And Ren is here. Good afternoon, Ren. Hello, everyone. Molly says, so that book haul of 38 for all year? No.
I bought that in the first half of the year.
But it's the second quarter amount. Because the first quarter, I had some in the first quarter, but it was only like 9 books because it was from the game. Right? Like I earned it from the game. I got like a Tinkerbell Friends Library and a Mickey one. So
I should probably add up how many books I've bought this year so far.
So I guess that's 47 this year about. But 2 of the books out of those 38, I'm not adding to my TBR. One's a fairy tale book, so I'll just put that down. I'll use it for research for writing. And then the other one was a free book I got, which is also a fairy tale book from Rudyard Kipling that came with it. So those 2 are not going to go on. So it's actually going to be 36 books added to my physical TBR. Some really dang good ones though. But about 10 of those are already on like a readathon. So at least I should get to those this year. Or within till the end of Hurkit. So by next July. But there's some illegal books on this one. So somebody's going to have to go back. I know. Remember the TJ Maxx thing? Yeah, there's the illegal books.
Oh. That darn TJ Maxx got you.
I know. There goes those cheap dog toys. Not cheap anymore. But it's still way better than I've done in years past. I'll tell you that. But I had my TBR under 400. Now it's back up to 423.
I mean, that's better than mine. So,
but you know me, I don't compete with other people. I just compete with myself, and I was happy with it under 400.
I know, but that's
probably why I was putting off videoing it because I didn't want
giving you perspective. Like your TBR is better than mine because you have less.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to be ruthless when I start going through and putting books back in the library because there's still a couple I think I should get rid of, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
Well, remember I have
and that's not including the ones that we have in common.
And for me, the in and out, I read a lot more right now than you do because I'm not getting up 4 times a night to take care of my child, things like that. And so I would be willing to bet if I was where you are in life right now trying to do this, I would have way more books too. But because I'm reading them right? So that I can actually, so I'm staying pretty steady state.
I would love to be reading and not have anybody bother me.
See. I mean, the
I
worst I
love
have to do is my daughter called last night while I was on sprints, so I get bothered, but it's not the same kind of bothered.
uh-uh.
So it's a very different thing. So yeah,
I love my family, but gosh darn it, leave me alone.
and I do have a full-time job.
That I don't
Which-
have.
I have to do some accounting today. Yuck.
Ew, accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
guess what? I
Ali,
have to do that today too.
Ali says hello, Ren, and Ren says hoping to finish the airs today. How are you liking it? I need to know if I need to put it on my TBR or not. And Molly says, hey, Ali and Ren. Ren says, hey, Molly. And Mary says, good morning, folks. Good morning, Mary. How are you today? I'm at 80% in Tame Your Thoughts by Max Lucado, 3 reviews to write, and my pages in Serum by Edward Rutherford. Ooh, what are you going to do first? And Zwank says, Molly, Sue, hola, Ali. And Molly says, over the week, Kelly. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm feeling really, really bad for day camp is what I'm feeling bad for. Because they're having day camp right now. All of this rain. I swear to God, though, every year when we would do day camp, it would be raining. Like, it's just how it works.
It's the time of year.
For us, it definitely is. It's nice because it cools down a little bit, right? But like I said, it's no good having your feet wet the whole week.
No.
And Zwank says, I'm reading 3 bags full. I want to see that movie. And Ali says, hola, Zwank. And Molly says, TJ Maxx sells books. I know, Molly. I am telling you. And they were brand new books, hardbacks, half off. You'll see it in the video. They had more, but I kept it down to just a few. It was hard. I had a huge stack in my hand. And I was like, no, this is stupid. And I put it back and I just got like 5, I think. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. Look, man, when you have an addiction, you have an addiction.
And it could be worse. Just saying, it could be worse.
Could it?
I mean, you could be addicted to drugs.
True.
At least this, you're like living thousands of lives in one.
Yeah, my blood pressure is actually down, not up. So yeah, it's definitely healthy. And Ali also says hi to Mary, and Molly says, "Oh, Mary, love Max Lucado." And Greg's here. Why, hello, Greg. How are you? Good morning, all. It is good to see you.
We haven't seen Greg in a hot minute.
I know. He's like has a life and stuff. What's up with that? Oh. This is our life. Our life is right here. Be good, Greg. Alicia's been dying to make someone walk the plank. Just warning you. Mary says, hello, Ali. I am finishing Lucado, then reviews, and end with Serum pages. Love it. Love it. It's great order. And Molly says, Greg. And Greg, I did get your email. I just haven't answered it yet. Sorry. Trying to finish an edit and finances. Balancing the account is always the fun part. She says. She can't even work up any sarcasm. That's all she's got. It's really, really nice when it's done. Does that count?
I mean, that's a nice sentiment that you have to work towards.
Right, exactly. And Charles says, arg, arg, Charles.
Arg.
And I do have to go to the library today to pick up my book before they send it back.
Does it count if I bought the deluxe edition, but I've already read the book?
I don't know. I don't keep books, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
All right, chat, tell me. Does it count towards a TBR if I bought the deluxe edition, but I've already read the book?
Are you going to read it
no.
again?
Huh?
Did you get rid of the other version?
No.
I think you have to get rid of the other version, though. If you're going to keep the deluxe, you have to get rid of the other one. Yep. Nope. That's the rule.
No, why?
Sorry. Why do you need 2? Why do you need 2? Now you have a very pretty one of the book you've already read. Like, I understand keeping 2 if you already have them because you don't want to mess up the pretty book. But you've already read it.
You know how many copies of books I would have to get rid of then?
And you know how much nicer
Because
your
I
bookshelves will look that you've spent so much energy and money on?
Well, then somebody needs to come up with a solution because I have two different versions of Harry Potter. I have two different versions of Twilight. I have several copies of certain books.
I mean, I could go through your library, but you don't want me to.
That would require you to be here.
I mean, it's only like an 18-hour drive.
Only, she says. Only.
Uh,
That is probably about right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man,
Hey, someday we've got to do that video reading books in line at the park.
that
We
is
have
true.
that is a bucket list item for me now. We have got to do that one. They're gonna be physical books too, and we're gonna be reading them in line.
See how much we can get through.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, depending on what park we go to, we might be able to finish a book.
See?
Because if we go to Epic Universe, a lot of the wait times are at least an hour.
The problem is in Epic Universe, half of those rides I can't ride. I will throw up. So,
Ah,
I
you
need
still
like
have
the old fashioned
sickness.
ones. Yeah, like at the roughest ride I can ride is like the Yeti one. I can ride Yeti, but I
I
can't
have
ride.
not been on Yeti.
I love Yeti. That one I can ride, but I can't ride any of the ones either. Like the Star Wars I want to go do. I can't do them because any ones with the big screen,
Uh,
they make me sick because my right eye doesn't really work. So the whole 3D thing that they play with your brain, it actually just makes me really really dizzy, and that makes me sick. So when I would go on those rides, so we can still do them if you want, but because I found a solution. So because I'm in line with the family, that's part of the vacation, right? And so I go in with them, and then when we go on the ride, I just close my eyes. So if I keep my
um,
eyes closed the whole ride, because it's barely moving, that's not a problem. And as long as it can't, I don't let it fool me, right? Because my eyes, they don't work. And so as long as I don't let it do that, if I keep my eyes closed, I'm good.
so you probably couldn't do Forbidden Journey.
I can't do any of them with the screen. None of them.
Yeah, because Forbidden Journey has it's half screen, half like animatronic.
So I'd open my eyes for that. You'd have to poke me
But
now.
like it would, you sit in like there's four seats to a ride thing,
Uh-huh.
and then like in the beginning you raise up and then it like goes like this a lot, and then it's kind of like you're flying on a broom for Quidditch.
Ah.
But you're going through like you go through a cave and there's the Whomping Willow and there's
Mm.
spiders, so you're in the Forbidden Forest. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
no, I couldn't.
dragon.
I couldn't do that. But I wouldn't do any Harry Potter stuff anyways. So like we'd have to go to Disney, not Universal.
I would need to take it for that.
Even though I really want to do How to Train Your Dragon. But I can't. I will not do any Harry Potter. So that is a very bold big line for
I
me, so.
mean, we could go to Epic Universe. It does have a Harry Potter section that you could like walk around, but and not do the ride because there's only one ride, and then you can do How to Train Your Dragon rides.
Oh, someone's awake.
It's the oldest heathen.
Oh, hello, Alan. Be
Hello.
nice to your sister. She's sick today, okay? You got to be a good big brother. You could do that, can't you? I knew it. I knew it. You got Legos anyways, man. It's Lego week. It's your week, man. Lego.
Better go pick a
Lego.
Lego for building today. I might build a car.
That'll be fun. Something that you can just gel on.
Actually, I might have to do something easy because the car is Technic, and I'll be like, God damn it, why isn't this piece going in?
And you're like, oh wait, wrong spot.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Where were we? Charles says, arg. And Greg says, I figured, no worries. That's about the email. And Mary says, Molly, hello. This is my first Locato. It's on NetGalley. And Charles says, on lunch break, breakfast. Yeah, they make you work way too early. And everyone says, I get up too early. No, you get up too early. Listening to 3 books, about 30% into each. I don't know how you listen to 3 different ones.
Wow.
I guess once you practice it, it's not that different. Just like, I mean, I read 3 different books, right? But they're 3 different formats. So that has my brain separate them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it's just about the brain training. And Molly says, oh, wow. What do you think of it? Mary And the solution is get rid of the duplicates. See, Molly's on my side. Sorry, man.
That's easier said than done, okay? Yeah, because like for example, Twilight, I have the first edition original covers, and then I have the movie tie-in covers.
Okay, well, get rid of the movie tie-in covers. That was easy. Next. Done.
Then
Seriously,
the Harry-
man. If I was loose in your library.
half of my books will probably be gone.
Yep.
And then the Harry Potter ones, I have the original first edition American covers, and then I have like the boxed set where the castle is on the spines. I forget what year anniversary that was. 15, maybe. So, I mean, and then I have the illustrated editions.
Well, sadly, those you might have to keep because those are more collector items than they are just books on your shelf.
Yeah.
So that one's different. See, even I wouldn't get rid of those. But the Twilight ones, yeah, movie type, they're gone. Get rid of them. Bye-bye.
But then
Keep the originals.
But then I have like the Spanish Love Deception, but then I also have the Fairy Loot edition of that. So
We'll keep whichever one you think is prettier. It's Spanish Love Deception, for heaven's sakes. I still have to read book 2 in that one.
I read that one. It wasn't as good as Spanish Love Deception, in my opinion. But I still have to read the other 2 that she wrote, and she's coming out with more. One of them has vampires, I think.
I like her slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
I like the slow burn.
Tuesday is off topic. Off topic Tuesday.
Off topic. Hey, we still got 5 minutes. We're on time. So let's finish up the chat and then we will get in and I will get right to revising because the benefit to not walking the dog is I made an omelet. I ate breakfast already. I did all of the things I have to do in the morning. So I'm actually ready to work right away. So
I already ate breakfast too.
Look at that. And Molly says hi to Charles. That must be a long lunch. And Allie says, I would say get rid of the not deluxe edition, but I don't have 2 of the same book. And Mary says, I'm with you, Kelly. I read and donate. Don't understand multiple copies. See? Come on, Alicia. We are helping you right now.
What happened?
We're helping you to get rid of these. We have multiple people that are like, what are the duplicates? See?
Listen, if you guys got a room, I will send them to you. And then you
No. I don't. You can go donate them. You might be able to sell the Twilight ones.
Oh, that's true. Maybe.
And Tula has joined us. Why, hello, Tula. How are you today? Hi, Kelly and Alicia and chat. Mary says, no, go back. I like the book, but wish I had the physical or Kindle. He narrates this, and I wish it was someone else. I can understand that. And Tula says, having a work break to read and then back to it before a crochet break. Ooh. And Zwank says, Willow. Who's Willow? What am I missing? And Molly says, interesting. I haven't heard his voice in over a decade, but always enjoyed it. And yes, I wish there was another way to listen to NetGalley audiobooks. And Molly says, hiya, Tula. And Erica's on. Hello, Erica. Good to see you again. Hello, everyone. Molly says, I have Pepper's brush on my desk. So she climbed up here, laid down, and started nosing the brush. She's like, hint, hint, hint. I think I love that cat. And Tula says, hey, Molly, I just realized there is a real munchkin with Alicia. There is. That's the little man. Yep. And Tula says, hey, Erica and Molly, yes, it is easier said than done. But Alicia, more than one copy of a book is pretty much hoarding. You're too young to die at the hands of book piles. That's right.
I mean,
definitely hoarding tendencies.
It does run in the family. But yep. I am a book dragon, so it is my hoard.
Yeah, it's more fun to have a diverse hoard.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. Listen, I already have like 200 books that I'm getting rid of.
I mean, that's impressive.
One thing at a time, please.
That is very impressive. I'll be more impressed once you actually get rid of them.
Listen, I'm trying. I contacted the library. They have not responded yet.
That's because they don't want them. Go put them in little free libraries. Just go take them to the friends of the library. Go do that.
Yes, that's probably what I'm going to do is start.
Yep. Get them out of your house.
The problem is I have to find the books because they're in a huge pile. So as I go through the pile, then I separate them, then I take them. It's a whole process.
You can do it. I have
I
faith in
need
you.
my bookshelves to be done, please. If we could have a crew for that, we could get
You
them done quickly.
you recognize the tendency in your daughter, so now you've got to see it in yourself too. Erica says, hi, Tula. Tula says, gasp, no to book trophies. Molly. No, we didn't say no. We
Me?
said no to duplicates. You don't need duplicates.
They're trying to get me to get rid of my duplicates.
For the record, you're the only one upset about this.
I know. They're my books. My books.
I get more upset if I buy a book I already have an accident. I put Goodreads on my phone so I can make dang sure that never happens again. That's why I have my whole physical TBR in my Goodreads listed in a folder called physical TBR. So I make sure not to buy it. And Erica says, I'm lucky that I don't have the budget for multiple copies. I normally only buy books that I've already read from the library and loved. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So you're just buying the trophies. That's very responsible book buying. I'm impressed, Erica.
I feel very called out right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for that one, for Erica's comment, we're all called out. That's very responsible on her part.
I just buy books, okay? I read them.
Except indie, because a lot of times you can't get the indie at the
That's
library.
true.
So, and Molly says, here's an idea. Download and print the covers of the set you get rid of and hang them on the wall so you still have them, but not on the bookshelf. Or we can print you the little tiny ones that go on the tiny little bookshelf. But you don't need 2 copies of that either, though. I think this is healthy just to go through it. I think you could do it. I have faith in you. You made the list, so you're halfway there.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that 200 first, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what's left, okay? One step at a time. First, I need bookshelves.
It'll feel really good when you're stacking those bookshelves and it's only books that you really want to read or that you love so much that you kept. It'll feel good. I know. Allie says, hi, Tula. Molly says, no, Tula, keep the book trophies, get rid of the blah ones. Yes. Allie says, hello, Erica. Erica says, hi, Allie. And Tula says, I, Molly, I. That's what we're trying to say. Swank says, that's why I like KU. If I love the book, then I could buy the hard copy. See, also look, there are some responsible people out there
have
putting
an
both of us to
e-reader.
shame.
I don't own an e-reader. Just putting it out there.
And Tula says, hi, Allie. Molly says, Kelly. Every time I'm about to get Alicia surplus of anything, you talk her out of it. She could donate to me.
See?
Molly says, in Indiana, we have a saying that someone comes by it honestly when the child emulates the parents. Yeah. I mean, that's true, but that doesn't mean we want our children to be just like us now. And Molly says, Alicia, it's because we love you. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. And for the record, you asked and we answered. This was not unmitigated advice.
No, my question was, hold on. My question was not about duplicates. My question was...
It was about duplicates.
Okay. Well, yeah, but not in that fashion. Hold on. Hold on. Rewind. My question was, if I bought the deluxe edition, do I still count it as unread TBR because I've already read the book?
Well, apparently we're going to say yes because you need to look at those dang numbers. Yeah. Yep. Oh, sorry. It's a yes. It's a yes.
I say no.
Who says you're in charge of your own reading and your own books? Who said that?
Me. I have so much to read, you see.
Oh, I think everyone on here understands that very well.
Oh, my goodness.
Molly says you could go through the book piles where they are at. Yeah, see? And Greg says Alicia's regretting the turn this conversation has taken. Yes. Yes, she is. 100%.
It's one tiny little question, and it's been blown out of proportion. Listen here. Everybody will walk the plank. If you're not careful, tread lightly.
Sorry, you can't perform a mutiny if we're all against you. That's all be against me for the mutiny.
I will rethink my strategy and come back.
And Molly says, yes. No, then you said, well, somebody needs to come up with a solution then. Yeah, see? So we were solutioning. We were solutioning.
See?
Yeah, that's a verb now because I said so. Don't ask copywriter, they'll change it. All right. I'm sorry? Solutioning? Well, apparently in Zapho's world, solutioning is a word. IT's weird, okay?
I mean, now I have to look it up.
No, Greg, stop. No. I always say it's not a Greg novel if I didn't have to look up a word or two. What the heck?
It is a word.
Fine, it's a word. You win.
It says solutioning is the iterative process of developing specific actionable methods to solve a defined problem or achieve a strategic outcome.
Yeah. Even that definition sounded very, very much like what Zapho does for a living. So.
It says in the next sentence, primarily used in business consulting and IT.
The word is primarily used in business consulting and IT. Yeah. There you go. We learned something
The
new
more
today.
you know.
That's right.
Oh gosh.
And Molly says, oh, Charles, tell Christina to check her Discord DMs, please. Well, he's at work, so. All right.
Yeah.
For real this time. Sorry we're a little late, but tomorrow we have to be very fast because I need to get out of here quick so I can get to day camp as early as possible. And I didn't want to cancel this to go to day camp, right? Because they start at like 7:30 because you want to start early because we end at 3 because that's the hottest part of the day. You do not want to be out there with all those girls, hottest part of the day.
Right.
So I need to get out of here as soon as possible so I can at least spend a good hour over there. So good thing we wasted some time here. Greg says, I like archaic words, not new ones. True. That is true. Even though you write science fiction, it's very true. It's the horror elements of your science fiction, I think. All right. First sprint. And my computer updated last night, which means I need to open my file. Well, I was almost ready to start, so I will do that. Here we go. 30 minutes.
Coffee.
And that was our first sprint.
I don't know if it was you that got in or not, but the tea in the thing is fresh out of last night.
Thank you. Yes, I did get some. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I did nothing that sprint because Zafo and I were working some stuff out. So not like argument stuff, like life stuff. He might go to Tennessee and I might go with him. Yay. It's nice having the kids as adults. We just have to figure out what to do with the puppy. I'm like, can I bring the puppy? And he looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, I'm not crazy. She's a good girl. Right, Alicia? She's a good girl. I could bring the puppy. See?
Yes. You won't let me keep my duplicates, but I agree. Puppy should go.
Puppy should go. She's part of the family. She gets to go. She's such a good girl. But yeah. So that's why I was like, can we drive? Because then we could take her. Because I'm not putting her on an airplane. That's just mean to dogs, if you ask me.
I agree.
Like if you're moving, like to
Across
Europe,
country.
Then what choice do you have? But otherwise, no, that's just awful. They don't understand why they're in the airplane, and alone and scared. And she tends to be on the skittish side when it comes to that. I'm like, I would never do that to her. That would probably permanently change something in her brain, and I am not doing that. But we could drive. Tennessee's not that far.
Nope.
So
I fed the boy, checked out Lorelai. She has a low-grade fever. So I'm keeping an eye on her. Give her like a forehead patch for it. It's not, by today's standards, they consider 100.4 the beginning of fevering. And she has like 100.1. So she's on the cusp. But I can't tell if that's because I did the ear that she was laying on. So maybe I should check the other ear, but I don't know. We'll give it a few minutes and see what happens. And I fed the boy.
As long as she's staying hydrated, that's the only thing. At this point, she just has to stay. It's crazy how many kids, not in modern times as much, but it does happen where kids just die because they're dehydrated, and that's happened throughout history. Just make sure they stay hydrated.
No.
That's all you can do.
She's got her juice and her water so far. I will give her a Sprite in a little bit, but she's asleep, so
yeah, let her sleep, man. If she's gonna sleep, let her sleep. There's nothing better healing for the body than sleep and water and love, and she's got plenty of that, so she'll be fine.
Yep.
Awesome. So, where were we in chat? How did y'all do? Molly says, isn't Wednesday Halloween day? It is. At day camp, Wednesday is Halloween day. Looks like it's going to be dreary enough for sure.
I was wondering what she was talking about. I was like, Halloween's not until October. What is she talking about?
Yeah, it's the theme for day camp. Yeah, it's raining quite a lot. I'm feeling so they're probably all in the building, which is always annoying because it's so loud. But they still have to go in between things. So
Right.
we did have a building. A lot of times in the rain, we would make them stay outside anyways because there's an awning and you're at camp. You'll live. They can still go fishing because there's a little pavilion. You know what I mean? So we go between, but you still have to walk in between them, so you're getting wet in between.
Right.
And normally we're no umbrellas at camp. Umbrellas are just dangerous. You have to wear a raincoat. So, and that just makes them hot. Yeah, this is a really dreary time to have day camp. This is where I'm not sorry that I'm not the director anymore. Let's see. And Swank says, Molly, what do you mean Halloween? Okay, so hopefully that question was answered. Jean says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Why, good morning, Jean. How are you today? I feel like I could sleep in, but they are testing the fire alarm system today in my building. Oh, well then, yeah,
Rude.
Sleeping in's not going to be happening.
I mean, they have to do that, so I get that, but rude.
But do they have to do it in the morning?
Right?
Can't they do it in the afternoon?
When everyone's already awake.
Right? Or at work, or even the people that sleep nights, they're not asleep yet. You know what I mean? So afternoon would be the time.
Yep.
The only one that's going to hurt are babies and toddlers sleeping. That would be annoying, but otherwise. And Ellie says hello to Jean, and you said hello to Jean. And Jen says, to answer your earlier question, Kelly, I've been looking and applying for jobs since October. Oh, good. But mostly have expanded the search outside of my organization and working on making a plan to increase my career networking. I love that. Yeah, life is definitely who you know. So the more people you eat. That's a completely different book.
We're eating people now. Callie, did I miss a memo somewhere?
Oops, did I say that out loud? The more people you meet, the more people that you will actually, have opportunities with. That's Zafo. All of his jobs have been from people he's known.
I don't know that I would eat people though. They don't sound very tasty.
I mean, they're supposed to taste like pork, so they're probably delicious. But it's not how they're going to taste. Why I wouldn't eat them?
Yeah.
It's not about taste. Let's see. And Alicia says that is a great idea, Jen. I'm sending all of my good vibes your way. Yeah, we are all rooting for you, Jen. So I'm so glad you're at least looking for a solution, right? I know people who just stay miserable and they're just miserable. I'm like, why? I understand that there's a point in your life you have to put up with that shit, right? Like you can't just quit your job, right? But you can be looking for another one. So I'm so proud of you. I know it is not easy, especially when you're feeling so shitty anyways, to have to go out there and present yourself as someone that people want to hire. I get that. But you got this, Jen. Mary says, made it to 92% in Tame Your Thoughts by Max Lucado. And Allie says, got dressed and got to page 118 in Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Nice.
Erica read 1.5 chapters in The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. Is that one of the Wheel of Times?
I have no idea.
Did he write something else? Is it a different Robert Jordan? I'm not reading Wheel of Time. I just refuse. So there could be a fantasy series I just don't gel with, and it's that one. Molly says, I have a chapter and a half left of Raven's Crux, which is an arc from last year. Been working on it for about 6 weeks. For 6 weeks? I'm so sorry. That means that thing has got to be a drag. Story is great, but needs a good edit. Ugh. We'll see. If the story's good, it needs a good edit. I just read it as fast as possible so I can just get it over with. Lindsay says, hey guys, work is still wild. How did your extra load on Monday go? So it really is wild, huh? And Erica says, as we say in Northern Europe, there is no bad weather, only bad clothing. Oh, I like that. That's what we used to say in Chicago too. It's a lie. It's still cold. Molly says, I don't think eating people will get you in a job. No, but it might make her feel better. There could be a cathartic thing in here.
You know, that could be a form of therapy in some way, shape, or form.
That's right. You're like, oh, you're just murdering people. No. I'm eating them. So I'm actually using my kill. Just for the record, I have an entire book forming in my head right now. And Erica said, yes, it's Wheel of Time book 2. Excellent. I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, look, that series is beloved just because it's not my thing. That has nothing to do with anything at all. That is a beloved series. So I hope you also are loving it. Ren says, have 6 minutes left in the audio. Have you guys muted? Yeah, I don't blame you. I would totally mute us too. Get it done.
Do it.
And Lindsay says, I'm going to an animal park tomorrow, so won't be here. Also busy at work on Thursday, so hopefully see you on Friday. Animal park is my favorite. I need to go to the zoo. Maybe not this week. No, not with this weather.
Not with all the rain.
Though a lot of the animals love the rain, so they'll come out more in the rain. And it's better because that's why I don't go to the summer or the zoo as much in the summer because it's so hot. The animals are just like hiding, right? They're getting away from the sun. They're in the water. Even the animals that like heat, they still don't, they're still adjusted to Houston weather, right? So when it's really, really hot, they're like, so it's not as good, which is why it was fun when we did the overnight at the zoo with the Girl Scouts, because then when we spent the night at the zoo, then when night fell, then the animals came out. So we got to go walk around and see all the animals because it was cooler and they were all out. And it's when I found out that cats love goat milk.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's much easier on their stomach than cow milk. That's really not good for them, even though they fucking love it. But I understand. I eat lots of things that are not good for me that I fucking love too. I understand. Says the girl who just had ice cream last night. And like every night this week, it's how I'm surviving. And so but what they do is to get the cats to come right up to the edge of the fence so that we could see them is the zookeepers who are at the fence, right? We're over protected, right? But they're right at the fence because you have the fence where the animals are, and then you have a little, right? And then you have the like wooden fence and stuff to keep the people farther away because, people are stupid and they'll put their fingers in there because people are stupid. I mean, I always want to pet them too, but I'm not stupid. But if I was 8, I probably would have, right?
I want to touch.
Because I was 8. I was stupid. Or how about inexperienced, right? You know, you don't have the experience of the world of 8.
Yep.
And so we say stupid, it's not necessarily stupid. And then so but they had these little spray bottles full of goat milk, and they would shake it, and the cats would run up because they knew what it was, right? They would run up right to the edge and rub on it like any cat would anywhere. And these were all wild cats. Now, this was not the tigers and the lions, but it was everything else, from the mountain lions to the jaguars to the lynxes to like every other cat, right? And so they went up there and they would rub against the thing and they would spray the goat milk like right in their mouth. They would just open so they could lick the goat milk. And then they would tell us about the animal and their names and all that kind of stuff. And it was just the cutest thing I've ever seen. I was like, I want that job. I want the goat milk to the cat's job. That is my perfect future right there. God, it made me so happy. Sometimes when we went on trips, I think I had more fun than the girls did. So, hey, they voted on it. It's what they wanted to do. Like I said, Girl Scouts, the girls are in charge. And sorry, I got distracted by kitty cats and goat milk. And Jen says, haha, you all are bringing a much needed smile to my face. Good. That's what we're here for. Because today I'm obviously not here for productivity. Okay. Zwank says, you've skipped both messages I put to Alicia. Uh-oh.
That's because they're not in the chat. The one prior to the one that you just read is to Molly saying, Molly, what do you mean Halloween? And the comment before that I can see is, that's why I like KU. If you love the book, then I can buy the hard copy.
I read that last time.
I know. Those are the two comments that I see. So there's nothing addressed to me.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
There's nothing here. Maybe it didn't put it on here for some reason, Swank? Sometimes YouTube, like we see a thing, but it doesn't put it on here.
And the comment before that was where she said Willow.
Yeah, I saw that
Those
too.
Are the only,
like, who's Willow?
Those are the only Swank comments I see prior to the you've skipped both messages I put to Alicia. Send them to me in Discord if we have a message, or try to repost them because they're not there.
She said one was right before Molly talking about eating people. No, There's Erica right above there, and then Lindsay, and then Molly again. There's nothing here from you, Swank. So it's letting you see it, but it's not letting us see it, which I hate because it should let us approve or disapprove it, right? It shouldn't hide it, but it does that sometimes. If there's numbers in it, remember when Vanessa was putting numbers in, it didn't even let us approve. It didn't put it in at all. Sometimes YouTube does some funky stuff. I didn't skip. I promise. I didn't skip you. I wouldn't do that. We're so happy you're back, for heaven's sakes. Mary says, so yeah, get it to us some other way, and then we will. We will. Yeah, like she says, if you can message her in Discord, or put it in Pirates in Discord, and Alicia will grab it.
Yep.
And let's see, we have Mary. Molly, you got this arc. I read one old one and tried to stay current. Yeah, I try to stay current, and then if I'm up to date and I need another book, then I'll grab one of my old ones. But I only have 2 that are expired. Both of them, I'm saying, is not my fault because they gave it to me really late when I'd already planned my 2 for that month. Yeah, Jen doesn't see them, and Erica doesn't see them either. And Tula says, are y'all on all messages and not top messages?
Live chat is what
I'm always on top chat because I always forget to change it. But Alicia, she takes care of me. So she's always on the live and make sure that I don't miss anything. She's usually the one that says, hey, you missed Swank's comment. I'm like, oh, shit, did I? Seriously, Alicia and I could run a company. Let's see. And Tula says, are y'all on messages? Yeah, we got that one. And Ren says, finish The Heirs and gave it 4 stars. Also love the author's note at the end. All right, well, made up my mind. I am going to go ahead and put it on my TBR because I was looking at it for a while. That's why when you asked me this one or this one, I was like, Heirs, because then I knew you could tell me whether I should read it or not. Let me see. Where is it? I'm quite enjoying Dominion, except I am pretty sure it's the arc that I'm reading that comes out today.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to check my list.
But it seriously, it won't come up. All right, hold on. Let me find Ren. Ren on Goodreads was talking about it. I don't remember what I was saying now because I was like, why isn't this coming up? There it is.
You added something to
Want
your
to read.
TBR and then
Oh no, Dominion. Dominion, I'm really liking it, but I swear it said YA. Let me check because this is not YA. Let me see how NetGalley had it. My shelf. Because they had some sex scenes in it, which were really, really good, by the way. But for me, that's the difference between YA and adult. You can't, because when I talk to another parent, I want to assure them that there are no on-page explicit sex scenes. Like there could be kissing, and there can be, it could be said that they had sex,
right.
but it needs to be off-screen. That's my opinion. Now, mind you, I let my kids read whatever the fuck they wanted, but I am not every child's parent, right? So I need to be sure. No, it's not listed as YA. So it was just in my brain somewhere that it was YA. And the beginning definitely reads as YA. But yeah, it's content wise, it's definitely not YA. The journey is YA. If there was not like explicit sex on the page, everything else about this reads YA. All right, so we're good. All right, so we're good, and I am good, and I am straight, and we are happy. And I have the airs on my TBR.
I can't find my document.
Your books to buy document?
Well,
I'm
found.
like, maybe there's a reason for that.
No, I'm looking for the not that document. I have it.
You're like, no, I know where that one is. It's right here.
Yeah, I know where that one is. I'm looking for the document for where I did my book buying freeze, because that has a list of my exceptions on it. Because I crossed them off when I buy them, and I can't find it.
I'm sorry. It has escaped you.
It has.
There you go. Under book recommendations, Swank has put the comment. And Ren says, I think this could definitely be Kelly book since you had it on your TBR. It's a family drama, but the commentary surrounds prodigies, wealth, and the availability of opportunity. Ooh. Ren says, I'll either be starting Verity Guild by Mai Corland next, or The Last Contract of Isako by Fondly. Ooh, I want to read both of those. I'll read 5 Broken Blades first, though. So
I need to read that one too.
Yeah, that one's on the. Do you own that one? Is that a crossover
do.
we have? Oh, okay.
Is that the Maya Corland one?
Mai Corland, yeah.
Yes, I have that one.
Nice.
I have the Sprayed Edges edition.
Ooh, I don't. I have the KU edition.
You can't blame me for that one though, because husband picked that one up in the bookstore.
Aww.
That one I got when he took me book shopping for my birthday.
Gotcha.
And I was like, you need to give me a limit, because if you don't give me a limit, then...
That's true. Right? Need a limit.
And I think he spent $300 something.
I mean, his birthday, though.
I mean, I reined it in, too. Like, I was just like, well, they don't have this one, they don't have that one. Because I only get them if they're in the store. I don't, because they can do we can order. No, it's whatever is here is what I get. I make a list. If it's in the store, I get it. If not, I wait till next time.
Yep. It's not like I'm going to read it right now,
Exactly.
Ren says, all this time I didn't know Farida was a neurodivergent and queer author. Ooh, I only knew she was Black and Muslim. Interesting. I didn't know that either.
Interesting indeed.
Ren says she was a young prodigy as well. So in the author's note, she mentions what the aim of each of her books has been so far, which I really liked. And I still need to read Where Sleeping Girls Lie, though. I just read Ace of Spades. I was going to say, I have something about that. That's what it is. I have Ace of Spades. I haven't read that one either. Do you have Ace of Spades?
No.
Because that
I
would be
could
cool
probably
to
get
put
it
on
from
the,
my library.
that would be cool to put on the 100 pages thing. Because I've been dying to read that one too. But yeah.
Tomorrow we get to put up the poll for the next book.
Remember, we're going book 2s next time, guys. So because we've done
Yep.
3 polls, so we're taking the book 2s from all 3 polls, so that y'all can choose from those. So we're hoping we can get one that Swank likes. Crossing our fingers.
I mean, hopefully.
Poor Swank is like DNF'd all of our books so far, so we're cross our fingers.
We'll find something you like.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let us start our second sprint, and I'll see y'all in 30. And there is our second sprint. I got distracted looking for, well, I found on Instagram a couple of events to apply for to go sell books at. So I will apply to those. One's in Austin and one was in New Orleans. So they both look good. I shall apply and see what happens. How'd you do that sprint, Alicia?
I found my list.
Yay!
I found the document I was looking for. And then I had to take care of Lorelai. I did get her some Sprite, and she took a sip. She's getting closer to fever because now she's 100.3. So I put a cool pack on her forehead to see if that'll help bring it down.
You don't give her ibuprofen or aspirin or something?
I usually do, but
Or
right
Tylenol,
now
I mean?
because she can't really keep anything down, I don't want to like give it to her and then she just throws it back up.
Yeah, but you also don't want her to have a fever.
That's why I'm doing the cool pack for now, but if I need to, I give her the medicine and see if she can keep it down. Plus, like I said, I gave her the Sprite, so hopefully, cross fingers, everything will work out.
Do you have liquid Tylenol or just
Yeah,
yes.
we do a lot of liquids at this house because I can't swallow
Oh, that's right.
pills.
That's right.
So everything is liquid. Now, if they want to learn how to do pills later on, we will go down that path. But I will always do liquids.
I mean, when your stomach's upset already, usually the liquid's easier to take. You know what I mean? If you have trouble
Right.
swallowing.
Right.
Sorry, poor Lorelai, just thinking of baby girl, but also mama, because I've been on both sides, so I get that too.
I'm exhausted, and I know she's exhausted and not happy. So,
and it's hard not knowing what's wrong. You know what I mean? And then yeah,
exactly.
That was always the hardest part for me, not knowing what is wrong.
It's gonna be interesting because I was gonna try to do some errands today, but I can't do that. And one of them that I need to do is mail a package for Pango.
That's right. You just email him and tell him, "Hey, kid's sick right now, but I will get it out tomorrow." That's really what it's about, right? It's always about the communication. So as long as you let them know, "Hey, it is all packed and ready, but I cannot make it to the post office today. Just wanted to let you know." Let's see. Where was I? And Ren says, "Is it next books month, Crooked Kingdom?" Yes. Yeah. So the one we're starting, but remember, we always vote when we do the discussion for last book because we want to make sure to give everyone time to get the new book. So y'all have had, 5 weeks or whatever to get Crooked Kingdom if you didn't have access to it, right? And so, because we're doing this on books we already have, but we want to make sure everyone else has a chance. Like we're always a month ahead voting in book club too, right? In real life book club, so that people have a chance to get the book and read it, so that you know what I mean.
Yep.
So we want to make sure you have a chance.
Yep.
And Zwank enjoyed the Book of Doors. There you go. So yeah, we'll see in the next ones. Because I think we could tell. Can we? No, I guess we'll wait till Wednesday. Tell everyone. Well, there's second picks. If you go back and look at the polls, you'll know what the choices are. And Ren says, or book 2s are in the next For a Darker Shade of Magic. We're not. Well, we'll see what happens on the discussion, but we're not putting book 2s in this month. We're putting in book 2s as in the second highest voted one. That doesn't mean we won't put it in for later.
Right.
So, and Ren says, "Hey, Zwank, I love that you love the book everyone else didn't like." I know, right? That's exactly what I was thinking, Ren, so I'm so glad you said it.
That is the dilemma.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to get a book Zwank likes, right? So sorry, we're trying, man. We are trying. Ren said in book club, one of the choices was a Katsu Ishiguro one, and the problem is the concept of it sounds really cool. And I was like, "Wait, what is that?" It was like Clara and the Sun, that one. And I was like, "Oh, I heard of that book." And then the person who recommended it was like, "Yeah, it's who wants to read it, by the way, right?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's Katsu Ishiguro." And I was like, "Oh, I don't want to read that one." Now we vote on them. I'm not the god of the club, right? but I was like,
Mm-mm.
I'm not voting for that one. And I said, and I will tell you, our book club in real life will probably not like it. I've not read it, so I'm judging it before reading it. However, I read the Never Let Them Go by the same author. And we have before in our group read literary authors trying to write spec fic. And it's awful. And so I was like, and Never Let Me Go was exactly like that. We read Station 11 in the group, right? And everyone hated it. 3 people didn't even finish it. And so I finished it, but I was just like, I'm telling, and I think people who read lit fic exclusively, which is a lot of people who read lit fic exclusively, when they get like a little element of fantasy, like magical realism, right? A little element of sci-fi, they're like, this was so cool. I'm like, yeah, because you got a little bit of interesting in your usual really boring books. But the problem is the people writing this didn't think at all about world building, and it doesn't make any sense. And so I said, I've not read this book. I am judging it, but I'm telling you that's who this author is. This author is a literary author who sometimes dabbles in spec fic. And Never Let Me Go is ranked over and over again on like the top books of all time. And I'm like, that book was an absolute waste of my time. I was angry the whole time I was reading it because it made no sense. Yeah. And I figured out what was going on, it was revealed slowly, except I knew what was going on by like chapter 3. Because again, when you read spec fic all the time, it is very obvious what's happening. And then the way the world was built, I'm like, but that's not how that would work. That doesn't make any sense at all. Think of capitalism. That's not going to work. So the whole thing was just yeah.
You're like, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just so y'all know, and I have a feeling if they didn't vote for it, but if the club had voted for it, they would have hated it because they hated Station 11. They hate, you know what I mean? They hated these other books because you can't. I'm sorry, man. Lit fic, unless you're reading more spec fics, you understand how to world build. Please stay away from it. Just stay away, because I like lit fic, but not when they try to add spec fic. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. Ren said, this is the type of unique and flair that I love to see. Exactly. That's why we love Swank. That's why we need you. Lindsay says it doesn't post if you add a link. Yes, it won't post at all if you add a link. It won't even let us approve it or not approve it. And Pearl says, hello. Why, hello, Pearl. Sorry, Kitty, not now. And good to see you. I know Pearl goes live actually right now. I think Pearl should be live right now. And Erica says, hi, Pearl. And Pearl says, hi there, Erica. And Alicia says, Swanks, missed comment. Alicia, you don't have to have an e-reader for KU. You can download the KU app to any device, phone, computer, notebook, laptop. Yeah, I tried to tell her that before.
I sent a comment back and I said, yeah, but the thing about screens is I can't do it for long periods of time. Like me and my eyes and the screens don't work with books. That's why I do physical books. Audiobooks is one thing, but I can't do screens. Well, that's why I have so many books.
That's why you do need a Kindle, because I have a Paperwhite, so it doesn't read like a screen. There's no blue light. It doesn't have that. It doesn't read like a screen. You can read it outside. There's no reflection. So you get the Paperwhite Kindle one, which is really cheap, by the way. And that's why I can do it too, because I'm on the screens all day too, right? So when I'm trying to read, I need something else because my poor eyes are like last night they were twitching. Because they're just overused. And so by going to the Paperwhite, which is why I love my physical too, right? Same reason. So that gives me that break. But that Paperwhite, it's not a screen. So it's not the same thing. It does not hurt your eyes. It's wonderful.
I have had the Nook version. So I had a Nook and then I had the Nook, I think it was a Paperwhite. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I don't know if the Nook had the same things or not. Because there are some of the Kindles they're just screens, but not right. the Paperwhite. I had a Nook first too, but then they didn't have like any freaking books, so I ended up getting a Kindle.
I still have them. I couldn't tell you where the charging devices are, and I couldn't tell you where they're at the moment. They're somewhere in this house.
Mm-hmm. Considering you love romantasy, though, you would save money if you did a Kindle and got Kindle Unlimited, because there's so much romantasy on there.
That's probably a bad thing, though, because between my physical TBR and then having a Kindle TBR.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If a lot of the ones you have physically are on KU, so if you'll actually read them, you're actually benefiting.
Maybe.
So just put it out there. What you should do is see if someone has one you can borrow before you buy one, right? Just to see if it will work or not. Let's see. And Jean says, I am back from my walk. Welcome back, Jean. And Molly says, ooh, that's a good point, Swank. And Pearl says, I've heard of that. I think one of my friends uses KU on her phone. I use KU on my phone when I'm like waiting in line and I didn't bring it. So then I always have my book on me. And they connect. My KU app and my actual Kindle, they connect so that they're always on the same page. So I can just pull up my book. Yeah, so like I'm waiting in line. I'm going to get my prescription at Target, right? And there's a line. So, and I'm not good at lines, but I am if I have a book. So I used to always bring a physical book, but sometimes I forget. So now I just pull up KU on my, and I'm always reading a KU Kindle book. Not always a KU one, but always something on my Kindle. So even my my ARCs and everything that I download to my Kindle, so I can just pop them right up on my phone, and then I just read in line until it's my turn. That's exactly what I do. But in bed, before I go to bed, I'm reading on my Kindle. And Erica says, I wish I could get KU, but it's not available in my country. I'm sorry. That is frustrating. Pearl says, Erica, not even with a VPN? And no, Pearl, it depends not on your location, but which country your address is in. And Erica, and what country your bank is from. That'll do it. Yeah, Pearl goes, that's a shame. Yeah, streaming you can trick with a VPN, but a lot of the other stuff you cannot. Erica, I read 2 chapters of The First Step by Tao Wong. Ooh, you switch books. Mary says, finished Tame Your Thoughts. Going to write reviews next. You got this, Mary. Get them done. Get them done. You got 2 reviews. We got one more sprint. You could do them. You could do both of them. Darn it. Where'd you go? And Ren says, made it to 8% in Verity Guild. There you go. You made a decision. I like it. And Jean says ginger ale is better than Sprite. It can be if you can tolerate it. I don't like ginger ale. So I drink Sprite, and Sprite works great for me.
I don't have ginger ale at the moment, so that was the next alternative.
And also ginger ale only works better if there's actual ginger in it, which is not usually the case. Erica says, remember to get her some salt. Yeah, she does need some kind of, hopefully the crackers, if she's eaten any crackers.
That's the thing is, she's been sleeping most of the morning, and she has like the saltine crackers with her, but she hasn't eaten anything, and she's barely drank anything. This is kind of the MO. She mostly sleeps for like 2 days, and then the 3rd day she's eating
2 hamburgers.
Yeah, she's like eating normally again.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure why she does this. That's why we're going to
I'm sure it's not by choice, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Jean says, poor Lorelai. Yeah, it's sad, especially that little and that sick. Molly says, can you schedule a pick-up for the package? Can you do a pickup? Like having your postman pick it up? Or postwoman?
I probably could. I'd have to see if it cost anything, but they've already come for today. So it would
be tomorrow no matter what anyways.
Yeah.
It shouldn't cost anything, by the way. Especially since they come to your door anyway.
Let's see.
And Pearl says, I hope everyone is feeling better soon. Molly says, finished Raven's Crux and wrote a review. Yay! Good. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, I finished Crooked Kingdom over the weekend. Was I supposed to wait? Molly. It's okay. We expect it. What? We know you're going to read it fast.
Who finished Crooked Kingdom already?
Molly. We haven't even started it. We're not even starting it until next week. Molly finished it. Well, don't say anything, Molly. Jean says, I really enjoyed Clara and the Sun. Yeah, I mean, some people, I'm telling you, it's very popular. But I cannot stand when Litfic does specfic. I just can't do it. They're so bad. Like, this world makes no sense. Did you read Never Let Me Go?
No.
Well, I was wondering if Jean did, because let me tell you, that world makes no sense. I want to talk about it right now, but I don't know who's read it, and I don't want to do spoilers just in case. I don't want to yuck someone else's yum, right? So I don't want to just spew here before somebody has read it. After they've read it, I have no issues. Ren says, I see. I was wondering because I was like, we haven't read enough series to have book 2 series picks. Oh, yeah, exactly, Ren. Exactly. Yeah. except for a darker shade of magic and 6 of crows. And Molly says, FYI, Pearls just went live, but my browser is broken and won't go anywhere it isn't already at. So I couldn't grab the link for y'all. Oh no.
I
Dog
grabbed
browser.
it. No worries.
You got it? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Swing says, read what books y'all like. Don't worry about me. I'm a mood reader anyway. I appreciate the concern. Hey, we're thinking about you. Jean says, I read more literary fic. I like literary fic, but it needs to stay in its zone, for heaven's sakes. But I keep trying them, right? Because somebody might get it right. Somebody might. It might be amazing. Because I think if they get it right, it's amazing. But quite frankly, anyone who's going to write in the literary style that's going to get the genre right is already writing genre. So that's people like Erin Morgenstern, right? Erin Morgenstern writes very literary, but in genre, and she gets it right. That kind of thing, right? So that's the trick there.
Fun fact.
Yes.
You can do a pickup, but if you want them to pick it up at a specific time, they charge you $26.50.
Oh, specific time would make sense. Yes. But if they should pick it up just with your mail.
Yeah, if you do a regular pickup during regular mail delivery, then yes, it is $0.
Yeah. Yep. So you could do that, just schedule it for tomorrow morning and then just leave it out there.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Thank you, Molly. You solved a problem. Nicely done. Ren says, if Dungeon Crawler Carl or Alchemy of Secrets makes the list, that will most likely be my vote. Yeah, I think Dungeon Crawler Carl's definitely. That was a number 2. I guess we're just going to discuss it now. Hold on. Let's do it. I mean, I'm curious too.
How did you know?
Let's see. 100 Pages Book Club. Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl is 1. And Alchemy of Secrets is another. So look, Ren, you're doing so good. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. What was the other one? And oh no, Dead Witch Walking and Emily Map of the Other Lands is tied. Did we decide Dead Witch Walking?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because
Yeah,
that's the other one is the book 2. Yeah. Yep. So those are the 3. So y'all know. So if you want to look them up. So you have to choose, Ren. You're going to have to choose which one you want because both of those will be on there. And paperweights are not screens. Exactly, Jean. That's why I like them. And Lindsay is okay. Done with Whirlwind Tidy Up. Oh, nice. I should probably do more of those. But usually the house is so dirty, it just doesn't help. I have to just concentrate and clean this one room. Really clean. Lindsay says, I agree that Paperwhite is the best Kindle. My Kindle is ancient, but I'm holding on to it until it stops getting updated. Yeah, that's what I did too. My other one I had since the beginning, right? So I do have a new one, new-ish. It's 3 years old now. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold on to it until it just will not be updated anymore. There's even a little scratch on it, and I was like, I don't care. I am not buying a new one. Ren says, Courtney just went live a couple minutes ago as well. Excellent. And Lindsay says, reading Catabasis. Go back. For 30 minutes, so I can count it as 1/100th reading sprints for Cheyenne's Impossible Challenge. Ooh, nicely done. And Molly says, I started out reading on my phone all the time because no iPad. But once I got an iPad, ooh, what a difference. Yeah, Zafo reads on his iPad. Ren says, same, Molly. My iPad is my life. Is Lorelai flu sick or tummy sick? That's the problem. We don't know. Ren says, either way, I hope she feels better soon.
I don't think I can do it.
Oh, Molly was just pulling our leg. She hasn't read Cookie Kingdom yet. All right, Molly. Because you do read very fast. You totally had us convinced, just for the record.
I wouldn't advise doing that again. You know what might happen.
You had such a mom face on right there. It's just my favorite. That was awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
I have been through enough this morning. And they're not letting me schedule this.
Oh, that's annoying.
Well, I clicked other because it's media mail.
Mm-hmm.
And it says to schedule a free pickup for other packages, you must have at least one premium service indicated with a little cross. Otherwise, you'll need to change the selection in step 3 and pay for a pickup at a specific time. Well, what is this considered? Because it's media mail.
I don't know.
It's not like Mail Express or Priority Mail or Ground Advantage or Returns or International.
Correct. It's none of those. It's the cheapest one. So you know what? Tomorrow morning, because you see your mail lady most of the time, don't you?
Most of the time, but I only see her when she comes to the front porch.
Okay, because if she comes to front porch, you could just ask her, "Can you take this or not?" Right? She would know the answer.
Right.
And then if not, then you know for future, right? You've got it set now. Yeah.
This is probably why I didn't do it before.
I would just give it to Alan and make him drop it off. That's what I do, because my
I
son works at a
probably
place that
should
mails
have.
things, and I just like give it to him. I'm like, go mail this. Or
But
when my husband used to work out of when I was at home with the kids, but he worked in the office, I'd be like, mail this on your way. Thanks.
I should have done that as I drop it, but he left at like, I don't know, 6:45, 7 o'clock this morning. So I was
You didn't
not
have the
awake.
package yet? Yeah, no, I get that.
Well, it was packaged yesterday,
Oh,
so it's ready to go. But because but like I said, he left, so I couldn't have him take it, and then he'd probably give me some complaint on why he couldn't do it. So I don't ask him anymore.
You're like, well, I can't make schedules for you then either, dude. Just drop it off. Take you 5 freaking seconds.
That's all you gotta do. Walk in.
You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to just drop it off.
Exactly.
Let's see. Ren says, if she's flu sick, my grandma secretly used to heat up some whiskey or brandy, any brown liquor really. We would shot it, be sleepy all day, then feel better the next day. Yes, if she wasn't sleeping, but she's sleeping. So
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Yep. Ren says, an option if you're willing to try anything at this point. Yeah, no, she's sleeping good. Jean says, not all KU are created equal. That's also true. It was so hard finding a book for Nicole and I to read. That was so hard. Nothing in common with Australia and KU. And Molly says, yay. Not about the KU thing, about the shipping thing or solving the problem, except didn't solve the problem, but you tried. You did your part. Jean says, I read Never Let Me Go, but it was the month after my mom died. So my memory of it is very fuzzy. It was 2004 when I read it. It could also be, that was over 20 years ago since I read it. Yeah, I don't remember all the details. Couldn't tell you a single character's name, but I remember what was fucked up about the world. What does that tell you?
What book was this?
Never Let Me Go.
Oh, never read it.
Don't.
Never read it.
Ren says, choosing is so hard. I think I'll go Alchemy, though it is a standalone and the DCC universe expands per millisecond book-wise. True. Lindsay says, make Molly walk the plank. Walk the plank. Lindsay's for walking the plank too. None of us want to do it, but we want to see someone do it. Molly says, I just answered Alicia in pirate voice, and I sure wish you guys could have heard it. And she says, that's what husbands are for. He could do it tomorrow. Exactly. You leave the house. I'm stuck here. Go drop this off. And Molly says, also, Alicia, do you check priority and/or first class before you choose media mail? No, you don't. It's media mail is it's completely separate. That's how I mail everything either also. Yep. So it's a completely separate thing. It's because it's the cheapest way to go.
It's also like the only, because I printed out the label from Pango and that's what they printed.
Right, because that is the cheapest. And it is very limited what you can send media mail.
Yep.
It's very strict about the rules. But I sell books. Guess what I can send media mail? Books.
Yep.
Media mail is always the cheapest every single time. Every single time. Media mail has never been more expensive than any other thing every single time. I ship books all the time. It's part of my job. Ren says, Alicia, do you have Uber package in the US? Maybe you can use that. Yeah, but then we're costing money again, right? Again, I would it's Pango for heaven's sakes. None of this is worth the stress of the $4 you're going to earn, right? You just go tell the person I'm child sick. I'll mail it tomorrow. And Jean says, it sounds that Lorelai has been sick like this more than this time. Yeah, exactly. It's cyclical. So that's why she's going to go see a specialist.
Yep. Because this is, I think, the 4th or 5th time that this has kind of happened. So
yeah, so at this point, it's a pattern and it's time to go get it checked out, which is exactly what she's doing. So good parenting right there. Because I do the same thing. I don't panic. I'm like, everything's going to be fine. But then it keeps happening. It's like, okay, we got to go talk to someone.
And that's what I did last time. And they gave us stuff for it. And I don't know if because they gave us like a little tab that she could stick under her tongue to help with like the nauseous feeling.
Yeah. And
to hopefully get her back to eating and keeping things down. But this is happening again. So, and I voiced that to the pediatrician, which is why we're going to the gastroenterologist.
Yeah, because last time they just treated the symptoms. And most of the time that's all it is, right? But when it keeps coming and coming and coming, now it's something else. So
Yep. And
Yep.
especially during the school year, I don't want her to miss days of school. So,
Yeah, she missed quite a lot of school last year.
yeah.
And it doesn't matter when they're little, but it gets important very quick. So, yeah.
Yep. And if
Yep.
they're not excused absences, she can actually be kicked out of the school that she's in. So, because they have a very top priority of attendance.
Yep. Yep. Makes sense. They get paid per attendance. That's why. Oh, I
Yep.
mean, because they care about kids. No, they get paid per attendance. That doesn't mean they don't care about the kids. And they do need the money. So I understand the motivation. But that's why it is. And if
Did we-
Cora doesn't leave the cat alone, Cora, you ready to go nene? Come on, let's go nene. Come on. Come on.
Nap time.
But yeah, that's what I thought. She's over here going, no, I'll be good, mommy, I swear. That's a good girl. I know you needed a WA. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's still raining. I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry. She's like, I have to control myself. No, I want to eat the kitty.
You cannot eat the kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I found my page.
No, I did read it. I just didn't read it out loud. In the past, when I was selling on eBay, Media Mail was not always the cheapest. That's because you were doing things through eBay and things are weird. But Media Mail is always the cheapest. I promise you, Molly, every single time. It has to be legal, right? It has to be the thing that you can only send books, magazines through that. You can't even put other stuff in there unless there's like, if I am sending a book and I send you like a bookmark, that's okay. Right. But you can't put like keychains and all kinds of other stuff. Do people do it? Yes. But if the post office finds out, then you get fined.
Well, and the other thing is that they scan the packages like X-ray. So
they do, but they're not paying that much attention. They're looking for like guns and stuff. They're not. So that's not as big of a deal unless they notice.
Yeah.
Then they will. But it's cheaper. I mean, this is part of my business, man. It is cheaper every single time.
And that's what
I
do.
By a lot, usually.
What I do, because I do the Pango books, I'll do like a little like thank you for your purchase card with stickers inside. I always tuck that inside the book.
Oh, but that's okay. You can send that, right? Because that's the thing with that. That's all right. You just can't send like a bunch of other ephemera with it.
Right.
And still call it Media Mail.
Yep. Yup.
And Ren says, maybe a good or bad thing, but whenever I feel nauseous and I need to get rid of the feeling quickly, I just sniff something with a high alcohol percentage, like hand sanitizer, has yet to fail me. Sometimes coffee works too. And Ren says, throwing up in public could kill me, right? And Jean says, liquid Dramamine might help. It might, but I don't know with kids and drum. I would just, do what the doctor says. Cora says, Cora, no misbehaving so early in the morning. Yeah, she's not. Again, she needs a walk, man. She's definitely a dog that needs exercise.
Oh, she said the magic word.
Yeah, I don't know that she actually knows the word. Notice she's not freaking out because I said it. She's not as smart as Benny, just for the record. Benny knows so many words. Jean says, which book did Alicia sell? And Molly isn't buying it. And Ren says, also, Kelly, were you able to get all the wires under control, or do they still roam free? Oh, they roam free. They are freely roaming the universe. The behind my desk and everything back here was a complete disaster. Yeah, I have not tackled that particular trial yet.
2 books I sold. It was 2 to one person. It's Becoming by Michelle Obama and which song by Amber Argyle.
Nice. All right. Woo, we're running behind today, but that's all right. Let's do this last sprint. And then I'm going to go to the library. Oh, of course, pouting on the bed. At least she went and left the cat alone. Again, I can't really blame her. She does need her exercise. It's not actually her fault. I tried to play fetch with her in the house, so that's her fault. She's not catching on. I'm like, you don't have enough lab in you, apparently. It should be instinctive. She more like gives it to me like a good girl, and then I throw it, and she's like, why did you do that?
She's like, I just brought it back. Why would you
go and get it? She'll go and get it, and then she won't come to me. She's like, no, you just gotta throw it again. I'm like, I love you. All right, here we go. And there is our last sprint. We have made it somehow through all 3. And I can go to the library now in the rain, which means I have to lock up poor Cora after she didn't get a walk. I mean, I'm just a horrible pet mother today. I just want you to know. Oop, are you muted?
I didn't say anything. I just went,
I mean, is it my fault if it won't stop raining? Like, I got up, I got dressed, I have my shoes on still. Like, I did everything. And weather.
No, I saw you. You said you showered, you got ready, and you got her on the leash.
Oh, I didn't shower. Since I didn't walk her, I didn't bother.
Oh, well, you got up, you put her on the leash, and you went to go walk out the door and rain. It's not your fault. It's Mother Nature's.
It is. Are these animals supposed to be your creatures? That's all right. I'm sure she'll find mud. She can play him later today, and she'll be just happy. She'll be perfectly content, covered in mud. So how'd you do that sprint?
I went and got the mail, the 2 of the recycling bins that we put out by the curb, and I'm sitting here watching the pool trooper person typing away in his text message. Because apparently they can't. I got another text message earlier saying that they tried to reach out to me, to which they just got a consistently they called and it would go to like a very busy signal. And the only thing I can contribute to that is that my call filter got it before I could. And they said, no, this is spam, because I've been getting a lot of those.
Yeah.
And so they were like, no, we don't recognize this number. And so she was like, well, and then they sent a text message saying, hey, we tried to reach out, but so call us, basically. And so I called them, finally got through to someone after 2 attempts.
Mhm.
And then they were like, well, because it's not going through. And I was like, well, I saved the phone number. So, I mean, you could try to call, but instead they're text messaging me. Because our pool filter housing needs to be replaced. Our pool has been stagnant since Friday.
Ooh, there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff growing in there.
So I've already seen like leaves and piles of like where the ants go in the water, but they're on top of each other.
They float. Ants float. So
now
you always have to be careful in floods in the south, especially where there are fire ants, because ants float. And so you can be walking through that flood water, and if you get a pile, I mean, they will crawl right on you because you're now a dry spot, and they will whoop.
Yep, bite me in the process.
Yeah, bite you like crazy, man. Stay away.
So I'm trying to, he like sent a picture. It says pool troopers with an address and a phone number. But at the same time, I'm just like, am I supposed to call you? What's going on? Because I'm not supposed to call you. You're supposed to contact me to say when you're coming to look and give me a quote for my thing so that it can be fixed. Because if I looked it up properly, then that's going to be close to $1,000. So I'm done. I am done.
Yep, I don't blame you.
This is why I say I want to hibernate, because then I can get all of this sleep and people can leave me. Oh my God!
Quit calling me.
No, he took that long to write a fucking paragraph. You can't see it. Hold on.
He wrote you a very long text. Is that what you're telling me?
Can you see all of that?
Oh, geez. Wouldn't a phone call have been easier? That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
All right, let's see how chat did. Let's see. And so, yeah, we ended with Jean. With which books did you sell? And my wires are crazy. And Jean asked what mixture is Cora. Well, I don't know for sure because I have not had her DNA done. I do want to get it done, but money. So we have not done that yet. It has not risen to the top of the priority list. But if I had to guess based on personality, appearance, and vocalization, I would say some kind of mix of lab and beagle. So, but watch it come back and it's neither of those things at all. So we'll find out.
This should have been a phone call. But basically, he introduced himself, said he was with the repair department. He has seen our pool size and equipment pad. The filter tie rod is a common problem with those models as they age and reach end of life. The threads in the base and the handle start to strip at both ends, and at some point the filter lid blows off and drains the pool. Your previous area manager reported this issue months ago as well. I don't recall that. Unless they talked to Alan. I emailed a quote for replacement. These people, they're idiots.
Or again, they emailed it to Alan.
No, I have it because my name's on the account. So, and apparently the model that he quoted is on sale this month and comes with a $125 coupon. Ooh. You'll probably
that's 10%
get
off. That's something.
But he'll probably get that $125 back because of installation. Unless that is free, which I doubt. Oi. Oi.
Well, that's why the credit cards exist. And then you just got to pay them off again. One time after another. Again and again and again. It's also why we don't have a pool. I cannot. Neighborhood has a pool. HOA fees paid for that. Done. And Courtney says, hey, all, I got up late. What is wrong with me? Tired? Do you work hard in odd hours? I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think it's life situation. And Pearl says, still here. Almost missed my own start time. Oops. We'll head over to your sprints next. I think Alicia put the tag in the thing. Well, I'm going to the library next. I'll see if you are still on when I get back. Ren says, made it to 17% in Verity Guild. Ooh, you're reading that one fast. I thought that was longer for some reason. And thanks for Spence, Kelly, and Alicia. Absolutely, Ren. As always, it is a pleasure to have you. And Courtney says, I did, Pearl. And you did miss your start time. You're like, I did miss my start time. Jean says, my tab hibernated. That's so rude. At least it's better than K. The whole paragraph is from whom? What? Oh, the paragraph that she got from the pool repair guy. And Jean says, hey, Courtney, what are you reading? And Jean says, I think she's just about to go live in her sprint, so we could probably ask her over there. Jean says, Alicia is fancy. She has a pool. I mean, pools are pretty standard for most of, Southern Texas, Florida. It's a pretty standard thing, but it's not a cheap thing. So
is it this? What?
Us not having, like, both of our neighbors on either side of us have pools, even though our neighborhood pool is right across the street. So, pools are pretty common. Hi. I'm almost done. Okay, cool. And Swank says, thanks for sprint. See you tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to posting my mac and cheese photos. And Courtney says, Jean, I am not reading yet. I started and finished a Quan Mills book last night. Wild. Loved it. Oh, that's so cool. Excellent, excellent. All right. I'm going to run away so I can hit the library. And do you have any last words, Alicia?
I told you they'd get that $125 back. They want $225 for labor.
None of this would seem that bad if everything had not happened all at once.
They want $1,300 for labor, the new cartridge filter, the PVC kit. I don't even know what a PVC compact ball thing is. That's $27. And they took off the $125 automatically, but they still, and there's $89 of tax.
Well, the tax isn't their fault. Yeah.
They walk the plank.
As soon as I'm done with repairs, you're like, now in the pool.
In the pool you go.
I'm
Now I
sorry.
have to send this to Alan and say, guess what?
And he's going to be just as happy.
He might start a mutiny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be liable for what he does.
That's right. You're like, you talk to them. You were supposed to do this anyways. Yep.
Now I have to look up the system to see if it's relatively the same,
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can find it cheaper. Because then I could say, no, I already have that, and I got it less, so you can just charge me the rest of it, and that's that.
Love it. Let's see. Swank says, no, Mama today, remember to hydrate and go potty. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do need those reminders. And Ren says, and save progress. That's right. Save progress.
And in the words of Vanessa, take your damn meds.
That's right. Take your damn meds. I did do that today. At least I did something.
I did.
Awesome. All right. So I will see you all tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we have the discussion for A Darker Shade of Magic. So we'll see y'all then. Bye.